Can you say hi, bud? Hi. I love you. 7:54, Thursday. Hanging out with my best friend, Aiden. Usually this is what our mornings look like, me following him around for the first hour of the day. Just seeing what he gets into, making sure he doesn't do anything too far out of bounds. The other day he broke a glass bottle of one of Erin's products. Fortunately, he didn't eat any of the glass. She caught him, so we gotta keep a better eye on you. He's getting big. They get big so fast. Aiden is now at daycare, just dropped him off. Now we hit the computer. Today is Thursday, which means a new podcast goes out. I've been releasing podcasts on Thrive Thursday for almost 5 years now. 2019 in April is when I started on the rooftop of a Whole Foods, and I've iterated different studios multiple times since then. This is my latest studio. It's a little messy right now thanks to the little guy throwing the books everywhere, but we'll get that cleaned up. One of the things I like to do every Thursday is write out my process to market the episode. So I have this little notebook here. I've written down the different platforms that I want to market on. So I have Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. The reason I write it out every time is because I want to make sure that I'm not just doing work to do work. I feel like in the past I've made checklists to just follow through with every single week, and I focus more on crossing the task off rather than is this important to what the end goal is. And in this case, the end goal is to do my best to convey that the episode is valuable to a specific person so that they don't just watch or read the content, they choose to take action on that content and then go listen to the episode or watch it on YouTube. So I'm just gonna do a general outline of what I've done here real quick. So we have Instagram feed, collab reel, then we have a 3-part IG story, screenshot of the podcast episode with timestamps, link it to the episode, IG story of the reel, quote photo. Then we have it linked in, and this is where I'm gonna analyze the guest and see what vibe they have on their feed. And I do the same thing for Instagram, but LinkedIn, they have a professional network that if they share this or reshare this, it's going to attract in the direct target person to listen to the episode. So I wanna make sure that I create a piece of content that they are happy to share and confident to put out there. Next is Twitter. I'm gonna use the same quote photo that I used on the IG story, and I'm also going to repost that reel. So 2 tweets. Then on YouTube, just make sure I have the full YouTube video up. Use the IG reel as a short. And last but not least, use IG reel on TikTok. So I'm gonna focus on doing that right now, and then we'll be able to showcase what that looks like in real time. I'm gonna show you 2 simple processes I use for my podcast because my podcast is something that I work on individually. I used to have a team, but realized I kind of just wanted to go more of the hobby path and enjoy it rather than feel pressure to scale it. I use something called Opus Pro to clip up and create auto clips of the episode. Sometimes I'll use the exact clip like I did in this one. Other times I would just download the clip and then maybe reformat it in Descript or find another piece of content that's around this piece. Next is in ChatGPT, I'm going to ask, write 10 tweet quotes based on the attached transcript. I'm then gonna take one of those quotes, throw it over here into Canva, and then this is a piece of content now that I have for IG stories, LinkedIn, Twitter, and I can do this over and over and over again. So I can create up to, I put 10 here, but you can continue to mess with it and make as much as you want. First meal of the day, a little smoothie here. Just got off a call with Ben Checketts from Roan and Bray. We were discussing how Roan and Men in the Arena can do a better job of collaborating to serve our men here in Austin, Texas, as well as beyond the city. One of the things that we have a connection on is Roan runs an event called Mind and Muscle, which is catered towards bringing awareness to men's mental health. And for Men in the Arena here in Austin, Bray does a great job of bringing the mental health awareness aspect into our men's group and making sure that every single workout or social or nonprofit work that we do always ties back to making sure that we're all good together. Meaning, if you have something to share, you're in a space that you can share it, and there's other people, men around you, that are willing to listen and hear you and support you. And it's really fulfilling to me to even say that I get to have a conversation with other brands that are willing to invest time, money, and energy into supporting communities that I've not only been involved with, but have helped cultivate from the ground up, from ground zero. The reason that I say that is, if you're somebody out there that feels like you don't have the community, start it. I had no idea what I was doing over a decade ago when it came to growing communities, and today I can confidently say that I've helped grow multiple to hundreds, sometimes thousands of people, and nothing will ever feel as fulfilling to that. So really excited of what's to come to this. We discussed 3 different pillars of ours, which is like the workouts and doing challenging things and getting people out of their comfort zone. Then the social aspect of it is bringing people together and doing different things like going wake surfing, paintballing, things of that nature, just getting people out and having fun and socializing. And last but not least, a really big focus on what type of give back can we do, nonprofit work. So if you're listening to this and you're a man here in Austin, Texas, come check out Men in the Arena. Or if you're somebody that believes you can support us in connecting us in those 3 areas, you want to come teach a workout, or you can connect us with a social type of experience, or you have connections in the nonprofit space that we could support, please let me know. Right now I'm going to get some footage from my computer, put it onto a hard drive so that I can clear up some space and edit this video.
We were doing like these test farmers markets for burgers, gave 50-person lines a week. People were really crushing. We did a Kickstarter, turned our hot dog truck into a burger truck. So we're like, things were all going in the right direction. We signed our first lease in 2019.
What's up, brother?
What up?
I kind of like a little lighter.
Kind of like a lighter?
I think so. You know, my stroke rate can be much slower at 7 than it is at 4. 4 is a lot easier on my arms.
Every Tuesday and Thursday is High Rocks training. Got my man Jimmy right there, Bray, Noah's over there. Jimmy is doing his first High Rocks in Mexico City in April. So we've been putting in the work the past 2 months, helping him get ready. He's gonna absolutely smoke it. Jimmy, you're a beast. So looking forward to seeing how well you do there. Today they are doing a little circuit where it's 2,000 meters on the ski erg, 2,000 meters on the row erg at race pace, and then they're doing a 40-minute EMOM. I'm gonna do the first part, the 2,000 meters. I'm more so in a strength block right now. I've been mixing in high rocks with weights and kind of jumping in and jumping out where I see fit.
Shut up and sit down.
742, 2,000 meters on the row. Pretty stoked with that. Row is one of my weaknesses. Guys are doing the EMOM right now. Started the rain when I was on the rower. Feels pretty good. When it's 80 degrees out and raining, gets you in a whole new mindset. I love it. This is how you get better. Train with other people in fitness, in business, in life. Ended up cutting the ski erg short, only 500 meters. I am underfed right now. Last night we had High Rocks Run Club and we didn't get back till late, and I decided to just not really eat dinner and just go to bed. Kind of fasted, and I'm feeling that this morning. Not really feeling as fueled as I normally am in a workout like this. Kind of feeling a little bit sluggish. So the key to optimal training is understanding where you're at in any given moment, and I'd rather tone it back a little bit, not get injured, get fueled after this, and then hit a harder workout tomorrow and just adapt on the fly. That's the key. Some days you have it, some days you don't. The more you train on a regular basis, the more you get in tune with your body and what your body needs at any given moment. One thing I pride myself on, and something I think I do better than the majority, is understanding that it's only about getting 1% better each and every time. And some days that can look a hell of a lot different than other days. And today, going into the day, the training session was pretty much a peak workout, 40-minute EMOM, and before that, 2,000 meters on the row and 2,000 meters on the ski erg. Even going into today, I wasn't gonna do the EMOM because the past couple of days I've had a high output and not necessarily recovered the way that I've wanted to. I've been really busy outside of the gym with family and some other stuff. So I decided to just do the first section, and even that I cut back today and asked myself, where can I get better? And one of the areas that I want to get better is I have this goal of 300 pounds on the bench press, and I decided to do some slower reps just to work through some of the soreness that I've had in my chest and triceps. So we hammered that for the second part of the workout. Shout out to Bray, Jimmy, and Noah for absolutely getting after it on that EMOM. Inspired me just watching it. So whenever I'm back to full juice, I'm gonna probably schedule something like that to move my needle forward in that arena. But pretty happy with how this week has gone so far in terms of training. Now I got some snacks right here, some mango Mike, some beef jerky, some almond flour bread that I'm going to absolutely smash, and then go get an IV at the MSW Lounge, Nurse Doza Lounge. Need to focus on recovery the next couple days and really get my body to 100% going into next weekend, High Rocks Houston. Something I've been doing for a little over 5 years now is vitamin IVs. This has been a game changer for my celiac disease and other digestive issues. Because of those struggles, I have found that I'm deficient in certain vitamins and minerals. And when you have digestive problems, you don't absorb everything that you're eating, and this causes those deficiencies. And one of the ways that has helped me the most is to basically get vitamins and minerals intravenously that supplement the deficiencies that I have, and it's helped me raise my levels back to normal ranges. I feel better, I have more energy, it's allowed me to train harder and then live a more fulfilling life and hopefully longer life. So anybody that suffers from an autoimmune disease, I highly recommend checking out getting vitamin IVs.
Now I have to start sending unmarked boxes.
Today, I'm looking for muscle recovery and gut. So what would we be looking at for that?
Glutamine. That's the first thing you'd look at. Glutamine helps the gut. Glutamine also helps muscle. If you think about glutamine, it's also an amino acid, which is great for brain, metabolism, liver health. Then we're probably gonna put some carnitine in here. Here's your glutamine, right? Glutamine, for anyone with leaky gut issues, digestive issues, this is the way to go. I'm a big fan of carnitine. Carnitine is a great amino acid for muscle recovery, muscle repair. I even think it boosts testosterone naturally, right? So that's a good thing. I'm a big fan of N-acetylcysteine. N-acetylcysteine is a great liver detoxer. It's great for cognition, and it's great for mucus, right? I hear you're a little congested right there. So then we're also going to throw some lysine in there. Lysine is great for the immune system as well as collagen, right? Then we're going to throw some taurine in there. Taurine's great for the adrenal glands. It's great for the heart, and it's also great for the liver too. So when you talk about digestive issues, we have to include the liver, because the liver and gut issues go hand in hand. You cannot have one without the other. And in fact, a lot of times the gut started before the liver issue started. Right? Makes sense. The food went in there first, right? And then, of course, because I'm a big fan of it, B vitamins. B vitamins help the liver methylate, produce antioxidants, and help with repair. So between all that, it's going to be replenishment, recovery, and regeneration. And of course, he's going to get his NAD injection afterwards to help you with mitochondrial health and longevity.
Yeah, that's where you gotta show the different types of things you do for your practitioner.
Boom. This is messaging.
Yeah, this is, I mean,
relax.
this is the same thing.
There it is.
There's not, I mean, I didn't even have the page, but everything else I was pretty much cut off over.
Yeah.
Nice.
I didn't know that you had. I
There's
thought
IV and NAD injection accomplished. Also had a meeting on a few different things while we were in there. Our YouTube, growing the Nurse Doza YouTube, as well as the School of Doza, something that I've been helping out with behind the scenes, is how do we get more people to have a holistic education around health, and Nurse Doza is the man to provide that information. So we've been building his school out online and figuring out how to drive traffic from the YouTube channel, the podcast, into the school to people that need to hear a lot of the stuff that we're talking about. Got about a 45-minute drive home. Typically when I have a longer drive like that, I will call a friend or family member. So I'm gonna hit up my buddy Jeff, see if he answers. If he doesn't answer, we'll see if Lieber answers. If he doesn't answer, maybe I'll call my brother.
Excuse me. Excuse me, sir.
We're trying this for the third time. It's hard to get the framing because I can't see myself. It is 8:10 in my Sisu sauna, 200 degrees, it's ripping, feels amazing. I ended up having a 45-minute discussion with my buddy Jeff. He did answer the phone, and we were talking about the product he's launching. It's a THC CBD gummy. So seeing how that's going, he's also on a new health protocol that I've been helping him with. We both suffer from autoimmune conditions in the gut, so we have that connection. We go way back, and we try to help each other in that department. And the last thing that we talked about was an idea I had a little while ago when Aaron was away. Okay, my phone overheated, so not really sure where I left off. I think I was talking about when Aaron was away, and we weren't sure if Aiden was gonna have enough breast milk. We had to search for formula to use just in case. And we realized really quickly that there was no seed oil free formula out there. And immediately I believe that there was a gap in the market to be filled, and I think somebody is going to do it. I don't think it's gonna be me. Just got a lot of other shit on my plate right now, but constantly coming up with ideas and finding different gaps in the market that I believe could be very potentially positively impactful to a certain demographic. And I'm a big believer that we should be feeding our little ones with the highest quality ingredients that we possibly can. I know there's a lot of different people with a lot of different backgrounds out there, but if you have the ability to do so, you should be curating what you're giving your little human, and seed oil free would be the way to go. So if somebody wants to run with that idea, go ahead. I am going to chill here for another minute or two, get my ice, call it a day. This video has been way longer than I anticipated, but it was a packed day, and I know that I put some value into this and really enjoying this process. So if you have any ideas for me moving forward of what to put in here, I'm going to start curating a little bit more and making it more focused and dialed, and probably 10 to 15 minutes each time rather than this one's 20 to 25. I'm telling you all this because, again, my main motivator is to inspire and help other people get off their ass and try things themselves and not worry about being perfect from the get-go. Just put it out there and iterate. So I've been trying so many different shots through these first 2 videos, and now I kind of have a vision of what I want to do moving forward that's going to be more focused, more dialed, more value-packed for the end viewer, and I look forward to connecting with you on the other side. Thrive on.